Good morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Wally Lukashenski and Kale Zomer up in the WBEV studio with you this morning. And Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering, and Hometown Today is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishing in downtown Beaver Dam. I'm going to briefly introduce our guests, fix a thing so we don't have to hear an echo, and I'm going to have you guys both explain what we're doing here today. Why not the camera for this? We have Meredith Winning and Cassie Hurst with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about why you're here at for Ham and Jam?
Absolutely. So thank you for having us. Our 15th annual Ham and Jam, which is Green Valley's annual fundraiser here in Beaver Dam, and it supports all of our missions at Green Valley, from birth to 3 all the way up through our Pre-Voc and our Life Academy and our SNAP program.
That's going to be very exciting. I'm fired up to talk with you today. I know we're going to have a quilt to come in here and actually talk about that. It's going to be auctioned off during the event itself as well. Before we dump into that, I am going to jump back into my ad now that we don't hear ourselves echoing in here throughout the entire show, because McKinstry's is one of the best, if not the best, got the service department that is going to change your world, because right now they can re-glue chairs, end tables, and other loosened items. They can rewire old lamps. They have a Lazy Boy Service Center. They have a famous lemon oil polish for your fine wood furniture that will bring anything back to life. They have Pride Lift Chair Service Center, and of course they have free delivery and setup as well. But they also have design services. The sales designers can help you choose styles, sizes, and colors of the furniture that fit your needs. They can also help you with area rugs, wall color, and accessories. Using your ideas and professionals at McKinstry's, you will arrive at the room plan you desire and work within your budget. And last but not least, they have picture framing, because McKinstry stocks a large selection of picture frame moldings in conservation mattings and glass. This ensures prompt and proper professional framing of your needlework, family photos, wedding pictures, oil paintings, wildlife prints, and award certificates. Best of all, you will be amazed at the low everyday prices. I'm excited because I know that we just got a quilt while I was reading that in there, because we're going to be auctioning that off at the Ham and Jam event coming up as well. But I want to reset the stage a little bit, because we're talking with Life Academy manager Meredith Winning and Birth to 3 manager Cassie Hurst with Green Valley Enterprises, a division of Opportunities, Inc. for Ham and Jam. I would love to, first of all, for people that don't know a lot about you guys or how you became involved, can you tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how you became affiliated with the group?
Absolutely. So I started with Green Valley back in 2018 as the Birth to 3 manager. I student taught with Green Valley back in, 2013, I think, and then came back to the area when my husband's business moved closer into Dodge County, and wanted to stay in the Birth to 3 world, and came back to what I knew and was able to join Green Valley and join my passion of Birth to 3, and have just enjoyed working with all the families and kiddos in Dodge County and making sure all the kids are where they should be. Birth to 3 is an in-home visiting program who works with kids under the age of 3 who have some sort of a delay in their development.
Sure.
So we are all over the place all the time and are never in the office. And so we enjoy working in the homes with the families and just encouraging them and growing with them throughout their kids' life.
Well, it's exciting to hear. You obviously you have a bubbly personality for it too. So I know that those kids are in very good hands with you at the helm.
Thank you.
And then Meredith, for you, how did you become involved, and then what do you do exactly?
So I have been a part of Green Valley since 2010. My dad actually went to when they had their adult day program, so that's how I was affiliated with them.
Oh,
and
sure.
I love the program so much. I applied for a job, was hired on, I worked in the adult day program for roughly a year, and then I moved over to the employment department, and I want to say 10 years ago, close to 10 years ago, I took over the Life Academy portion of it. The Life Academy portion is the youth division of Opportunities, Green Valley. We work with students. This summer we have 51 kids, ages 12 to 18, and then we also have our Next Steps program, which works with the adults 18 and older to learn how to live independently in our community.
It's a great opportunity, or a great organization too. I know we've worked very closely with our
Yes.
Broad Fries here, with Life Academy students as well, and great kids. And obviously, you guys are doing great things over there. So fired up to talk with you this morning. This is going to be my first experience with the ham and jam, and I've been hearing about it in preparation for this interview for a few days now. Can you tell me a little bit about what this event actually is? Because as soon as I see ham and jam, I'm a big fella. I like food. I got very intrigued right away.
Well, we're going to have some delicious food. So what it is it's a community picnic, basically. We're going to have band. We've got Dr. Ben and the Spinal Crackers coming out to play some music.
Oh, let's go.
Yep, he's going to be out playing some good jams. And then we have food. We've got barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. We've got chips, cookies, coleslaw. We've got some good beverages for purchase, and everything's very well priced. You come in, you buy tickets at the front desk, so you don't have to do the money at each of the tents to get your food or your beverages. It's just based on tickets.
I like that.
So all the cash is done at the first tent when you walk in.
With Cassie and I.
With Meredith and I greeting you as you walk into the Conservationist Club. And then you're able to buy that, and we've even got custard. Dave at Culver's gives us scoops of custard.
Oh, we got
so
Culver's custard?
You can finish off your meal with a nice scoop of custard.
Oh, so you're going to have all kinds of opportunities to get some good food in there.
Absolutely.
Big picnic event, too. And I know when we come back from break, we have a quilt that was just brought in that's going to be auctioned off. I saw a picture of it. I'm excited to see this actually unveiled. Very, very colorful. So make sure if you are at home and you're listening, you want to see this quilt, you can watch it on Daily Dodge TV. We'll be showing that here just in a few minutes after we come back from break here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
studios and head back to Wally Lukashinsky.
Thank you very much, Kale. We're back this morning on Hometown Today with Green Valley Enterprises, a division of Opportunities, Inc., to talk about Ham and Jam with Meredith Winning and Cassie Hurst. And I'm very excited because we started highlighting a little bit about what this is going to look like. We know there's going to be great food. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of other things we haven't dove into yet. And I'd like to talk about that. But first, I need to know, again, when does this event happen and how much does it cost for me to get in?
Yeah, so the event's going to be on Saturday, July 26th. And it runs from about 11:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon. So we know there's a lot of other events going on that day. We've seen the flyers. We're hoping that that time gives everybody enough time to kind of hit them all up. Our event is free to get in. So you can walk in if you want to purchase some food or beverage. That's the only purchase you'll have to pay for. Otherwise, if you want to get into any of our awesome raffles that we'll have going on approximately every 45 minutes, you can buy a raffle ticket. We'll have 50-50 auction raffles going on, and then we'll have our big ticket auctions going on towards the end of the day.
So we're going to have raffles involved too. You were telling me a little bit during the break here. So the breaks the raffles are going to be staggered out throughout the day. Mm-hmm. So even if you don't win it first, you have more incentive to go and buy more. You're going to have different raffles for different prizes. What kind of things can people possibly win in this?
Mm-hmm. We've had a huge outpouring of various gifts and donations from local businesses. So we have anything from gift cards and gift certificates to local establishments to bottles of alcohol to dog toys and dog food baskets or what else do we have? We have these beautiful bird houses that were handcrafted that we'll be raffling off. Just anything you can think of, we've had donated, and we can't wait for everybody to see them.
Well, one of the things I can't wait for people to see is we brought this quilt, and I keep teasing it. I'm going to do my best Vanna White impression, but while I'm holding this up and showing the people watching on Daily Dodge TV right now, can you tell us a little bit about the quilt and why we are auctioning this off?
Yeah.
So, this quilt was handmade by a woman by the name of Bonnie Murray. She was a support worker with Green Valley Enterprises for a little over 22 years. And in honor of our 15-year anniversary, so one of the things that we all wear, all of our participants, all of the staff that comes to to the Ham and Jam, you're able to purchase a t-shirt, so we are selling those on site as well. But each and every one of these blocks that Bonnie has made is from a t-shirt. Between myself and other staff members and participants, we all put together a t-shirt, and Bonnie hand sewed this for us and donated this to our Ham and Jam.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Tell us a little bit about this. I love all the bright colors. So what's the color this year for the shirt?
So this year's color for the shirt, we let our staff vote on the color. The color on the quilt, because we needed to get a shirt for the quilt to be made prior to kind of ordering our shirts. On the quilt, it's red. However, the very first ever Ham and Jam, the color of the t-shirt was black. So to commemorate the very first ever Ham and Jam there ever was, the t-shirt color this year will be black.
So what was the anniversary this year?
This year is the 15th anniversary.
Wow, so we're up to 15.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I have to imagine, I heard you both, you were here for about 7 years. You've been here about 15 years.
Yes.
So you've seen this event as it's grown and how it's evolved. What would you say now in year 15? What do you guys know, obviously, that's working really well with this? Like, how has this evolved over time?
I think probably the favorite thing for the participants is always the band. Mm-hmm. That's a big seller for us. Everybody loves to go out. We have it. The Beaver Dam Conservation Club is very gracious to us, and they allow us to host it there every year. And the openness of it, people can come. As Cassie said, it's free, so that's a big selling point. The food is always a big selling point, and the raffle tickets. People come. As Cassie said, we had an outpouring of support this year, just as in past years, but we have a lot of raffle prizes, and they love the fact that every half an hour, 45 minutes, there's a different color ticket and they can buy, and there's usually 15 to 20 items per ticket.
Well, and it goes to a great cause too. So you have a chance to win money or win prizes.
And money, though.
And money.
And money. You mentioned gift cards as well.
Yep.
But
our Pink Pig tickets, we have that are to win big money. So the end of the night, we end with our Pink Pig tickets, which you can purchase at Green Valley currently if you come in, or we have many people selling them around the community. A bunch of our clients are selling them to win top seller. And so if you buy one of those tickets are one for $5 or a pack of 5 for $20. And if you win that, we put it in a giant pink pig that somebody has created for us that we spin around at the end of the night, and we pick out a few tickets. And the first prize is $1,000.
Oh,
Second
it's my
prize,
kind of piggy bank.
Yeah, it's a nice piggy bank. We give out $750, $500, and then $250. So there's actual cash on the table as well if you're in the Pink Pig drawing.
That's amazing. So again, the opportunity to win cash, opportunity to win prizes. There's great food, but then all this money that is a part of this, what does that go to? What does that help you guys do by us donating and helping out the cause?
Absolutely. So it comes directly to our mission, back to Green Valley. So it stays here in the community, stays at our Green Valley location so that we're able to take our participants out on community events. We're able to do our transportation to bring participants to Green Valley, to take them to the fair. They love going to the fair. They love going out to volunteer at the Habitat Restore and going out to the Humane Society and around the community. We're able to upgrade different technology that they enjoy working with so that they can do real life things while they're at work at Green Valley, just like anybody else would like to do.
That's fantastic. So again, a great opportunity on the 26th.
On the 26th,
On the 26th to get out there 5 hours. A lot of good opportunity to help donate, to eat some good food, to hang out and get to meet some of these great people that work with this event. So I would love to ask too, because we had mentioned about some of the great food that is there. The donations to make that happen, who was it that helped make all of this great menu available and an option for us?
Absolutely. We have a private donor who wishes to remain anonymous for the barbecue pulled pork. However, our buns and custard come from Dave Lupke at Culver's. Mike at the market helped us out with cookies and pop.
Thank you for saying pop, by the way.
Pop,
I
yeah.
get absolutely just ridiculed in this office for it. Thank you.
Soda
That's
pops.
the you burn me.
Yeah, see, I appreciate it. I was going to say, over in Pittsburgh, everybody says pop.
Usually
I
I
got
say
you.
We're
the other
together here.
one.
Yes.
Yeah. Usually I say the other word, but when I'm with Meredith, she always says pop, and so then I go
Let's
back
go,
to pop.
Meredith.
Yeah. We have chips and coleslaw and pickles, and that's coming from our canteen vendor. And so we are working to get still getting our bottled water donated and things like that. So it's all coming together, but we're very thankful for our main donors who have continued to support us year after year and have always been big supporters of our mission.
Well, I know that we're thankful for it too. Everybody around here has been talking about it. 15 years. That's not something. You guys are a well-oiled machine at this point.
We are.
We're pretty well oiled, yes.
I believe it. So, and then when you go and look at this event too, so there's going to be people that want to know when it is or what it is and what's all going to be there. Do you have a website or a Facebook page people can go to and learn more information?
Absolutely. So once Green Valley was bought out 3 years ago by Opportunities, we've combined all of our socials and websites into one so to make it easier. However, it is still Green Valley because that was part of the rules when we were bought out that we remain Green Valley because we're such a staple in the community.
An established brand.
We are. So our website is www.oppinc.com. And our Facebook page is Opportunities Inc. On Facebook, we have the event, Ham and Jam, and the details are all there on that Facebook page as well. just know that that is still Green Valley. So
Green Valley. I don't think people are going to forget. It's going to be hard to. 15
Yes.
years with a great event like this. I know we only have a couple minutes left, but so I want to kind of turn the floor over to you. Is there anything that you guys would like to hammer home about, whether it be the event, what you guys do over at Green Valley, anything that you can think of? Put you on the spot.
yeah, you did put us on the spot.
I think in observation of Ham and Jam, I'm always overwhelmed with gratitude from the support that we get from our community, because we would not. Yes, we've been doing Ham and Jam for 15 years, but as Cassie said, Green Valley has been in operation for almost 60 years, and so we wouldn't be able to do with what we do if it wasn't for the community support, whether it's for Ham and Jam or just any time that we ever need anything. If we're, especially at Life Academy, if I need, for example, I needed new coolers, so I put a post out on Facebook, and Kladowski Real Estate, immediately they saw that we needed them and they purchased them for us. Different businesses take care of us, and that is very, very appreciative, and especially now, a time for our annual Ham and Jam event, they come home. They really do great things for us. We wouldn't be able to do it without them.
I say it, I feel like 100 times a week on this airwaves, but Beaver Dam, one of the things I've fallen in love about it in the year I've been here is that community drivenness. They care.
100%.
Everybody wants to make Beaver Dam. They want to make Dodge County a better place.
Yes.
And being able to participate in events like this, which are going to be a fun afternoon. I know it's going to be a jam-packed day, but go get some good food, participate in some raffles, have a chance to win some things at the same time. You are helping a great cause. But Meredith and Cassie, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I had a blast, and I'm very excited. I'm going to be taking you up on the pulled pork sandwich. So
Good.
You guys will be seeing me here in a couple weeks.
Bring your lawn chair. We'll see you at the Beaver Dam Conservationist Club.
Ooh, I like that. That's a way to send us in a break right there. Well done, Cassie.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to step aside for a quick break. On the other side, we're going to be talking with Randy from Professional Floor Covering. And then kind of sticking in a similar theme here later in the episode, we have the Randolph Police Department talking about the Pigs in the Park event. And that is coming up on the other side of the break here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering and also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. I'm very excited this morning. I'm joined by Randolph Police Chief Derek Jesko talking about the Pigs in the Park event that is coming up in just a few weeks. First of all, Derek, very nice to meet you. It's great to be talking with you this morning. Can you tell me a little bit about this event? Because if I'm understanding right, this is your brainchild. So how did this come to be?
Yeah, so last year, I've been the chief over in Randolph now for 3 years. And, kind of for a budgeting thing, we like to update our equipment, but unfortunately it's hard to budget in a small community. And so I tried cutting some of that burden off of them by creating this event called Pigs in the Park Pig Roast.
Pigs in the Park Pig Roast.
Yeah.
I love that. So the name obviously sticks out to me and I think a lot of people because it's a little tongue-in-cheek.
Yep.
So was that your intent when you made this initially with this name? Because that got my eyes like right away. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it started off as a joke. We're trying to come up with names and how to create this event, and then jokingly we're like Pigs in the Park Pig Roast, and then all of a sudden we started saying it more, and people's ears kept popping up, and it became more entertaining, and it's got a ring to it. So I thought, let's run with it, and last year was such success, might as well stay with the name.
I love it. So we're coming up on the second annual. Hopefully this is around for a long time. And you were saying the funds that go into this. So if I go up there and I make my own pulled pork sandwich with that wonderful pig that you're roasting, that's going to go and help make for budgeting new equipment.
Yes.
And helping you guys out with things like that otherwise you might not be able to afford.
Yes. Yeah, so last year, our event, we were able to raise enough money where we were able to update our entire body cam system. Our body cameras were so old that we couldn't even get the software to update them anymore. So it was a big ticket item that we didn't budget for, and that's kind of where that all started with the fundraising. It was a needed thing that was needed sooner than later. And so I decided to start this event. So last year we created that, and we replaced all of our body cameras. We've got a couple extra ones with the body cameras, and then we were actually able to raise enough funds that we are going to create a safe exchange place outside of the police department. So
What's
we have
a safe exchange place?
So safe exchange place is, say you buy something online off a marketplace and you don't have them feel comfortable enough to having them come to your house or meet up. It's a place that you can come out. It will have a camera area outside the police department with signs. That way it allows people to go to that area and they can feel safe because it's covered by cameras, surveillance 24/7. And that way they don't have to do it at their house and potentially put themselves in danger. So it kind of worked in two separate favors. It updated our camera system, and then it was actually able to put some money back in the community to make sure that they have a safe place to exchange stuff online. So
I'd never heard of that before. That's a really cool idea. Is that relatively new?
No, it's been around for a while. Beaver Dam Police Department has some out by them. There's areas
just blowing my mind right now.
Yep. So you have child custody exchanges between families that maybe they want to have to do it in a public area, and this allows them to do that. The cameras are not up yet, but we're in the works of getting them up and having that safe exchange place for the community.
Wow, that's fantastic. So we can support that by buying food over at the park. Can you tell me where this exactly is? Because I hear park. I don't know specifics there.
So normally it's the park. So last year it was supposed to be at the park, but unfortunately we got flooded out and we actually ended up having to move it over to the Randolph Fire Department, Police Department, Village Hall area. This year, we actually will having again at the fire department. Reason being is the park is completely under renovation.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, we have a renovation going on. We're putting in a brand new pool that the community is going to be bringing forward, hopefully opening it next year. And so because of all the construction going on there, by the time we started planning the second event, the construction didn't start, so we didn't know what safety equipment they would have up, what type of things were going to be around, how much of the park would be absorbed. So we decided it works so really well at the police department, fire department there, that let's just stick with it And so it's going to be at 136 West Stroud Street, located in Randolph, Wisconsin. That's the police department, and then we will be also having other events going on at the Village Hall, which is just adjacent to us.
Oh, I'm going to be having to ask about those events here in a second, but before I forget, so when is this exactly? What day? And then I know it's a big chunk of time that I'm going to be able to get over there and get some good food.
Yes. So our events will be July 26th, Saturday, July 26th, starting at 11 o'clock, going until 9 o'clock p.m. So we have a lot of events throughout the entire day. And yeah, it should be a great time.
Yeah, so you're mentioning some of these events. I got to hear what they are, because before I'm going to be asking about food down the road here too. But what else is going on during this whole Saturday that's 10 hours long?
So Saturday we have starting at 11 o'clock we have a beanbag tournament.
Nice.
We are we had that last year. That was one event we had last year. It was such success. We're going to run it again. This year we're going to be running it using the Scoreholio app. So if anybody's looking to sign up for the cornhole tournament, please use the Scoreholio app. So bags will be flying at 11 a.m. After that, around 3 p.m., we'll be at the Village Hall. We'll have a dart tournament.
Oh.
So we added a dart tournament. I'm one who, when during events, we like to have activities. So I make sure that we have a lot of activities going on. So the dart tournament will start at inside the Village Hall in the community event that's adjacent. And so that starts at 3 o'clock. And that dart tournament is sponsored by High Tier Auto out of Beaver Dam here. So they'll be running that and sponsoring that. So we have that starting at 3. And then we have live music all day long. So we have Casey Carney starting at 11, from 11 to 2. Casey Carney is sponsored by Mugshots out of Randolph. Then we have Lizzie and Casey starting at 2, going to 5 p.m. And that is sponsored by Neogen. And then we will take a break between 5 and 6 because we have our grand prize raffles and other stuff, other raffle prizes that we have to be giving away. So we got to space them out to give that to people. And then starting at 6 p.m. from 6 to 9, we have Still Reckless coming in to finish out the night. So these
Big
bands,
day of live music.
all day long. We have live music all day long. We have these events and, we have other kids' events going on. We have a bounce house from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. sponsored by the National Exchange Bank. And again, all-day events. And then who doesn't like listening to music? You got family events there. We have, beanbag tournaments. You might have a spouse that might want to come but doesn't want to just sit there. So I want to make sure there's activities for the whole family throughout the day.
For people that want to be involved in this or want to go, because this is going to be jam-packed, live music, bags tournament, great food, where can people find more information? Do you guys have this on your website anywhere?
Yeah, so we post daily, or we try to post daily or regularly on the events and basket raffles that are being prized. We have an event created through on Facebook, so they can go on Facebook. There is a QR code for the beanbag tournament on our Facebook page and on the event app or on the event created on Facebook. And so you can sign up through that QR code. So yeah, it's all on Facebook, and obviously word of mouth. We're trying to get it out.
Yeah, and you can go back, watch this interview on Daily Dodge TV, and you can find out everything that's fun over there. I only have about a minute and a half left, and it's amazing that my brain hasn't gone to this yet. But I got to ask food-wise, what do we got going on? I know that pig's got to be involved.
Yeah, so we have a full pig roast. We're going to end up doing it the night before, but we have pulled pork going on. We have burger, brats, all your stuff to go with it, your chips and other stuff going on. So we have food all day long and stuff for the kids.
Oh, my stomach's grumbling already. That's dangerous stuff right there. So you're probably going to be seeing me here in a couple weeks here.
Let's hope so. I hope we see a lot of people.
I hope so, too. Again, it goes to a great cause.
Yeah.
And this is going to be something I'm imagining and hoping we're going to be seeing, hopefully, annually.
Yeah, I'd like to try keeping it annually. Like I said, I like to update my stuff to make my officers safe. My staff is my most important asset for me, and I want to make sure that they're safe out there. And by creating this event and getting the equipment to make sure that they're safe and they feel safe, that is what this event was for.
Well, we've been talking this morning with Police Chief Derek Jesko for the Randolph Police Department ahead of the Pigs in the Park event that's coming up next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me this weekend. You made a new friend today because I am very, very fired. Anything pork related, Wally's involved. Thank you very much, Derek. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, we're going to step aside for one more break. On the other side, Kale and I are going to tell you what's going on. That's next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering and is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Wally Lukashenski and Kale Zomer up in the WBEV studios making us sound good this morning. Kale, you're the man. Can you tell me what's going on?
Oh, man. Lots of stuff going on. Lots and lots, Wally. Couple notes to pass along for folks. Cambria Kiwanis Club was going to be having their big annual pea and bean sale last weekend. Unfortunately, the timing didn't work out with the packing and the weather and all that stuff. So they're shooting for this Saturday. That's going to be this Saturday from 8:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. at Cambria Park. So you can come on down, and all the money raised is going to go towards some upgraded playground equipment for the kids over there. So again, the Cambria Kiwanis Pea and Bean Sale hopefully going to be happening this Saturday, 8:30 until 12:30 over there in Cambria. And Wally, I am excited for this. This Thursday, The Beaver Dam High School Choir is hosting a fundraiser. They've got a big trip to New York coming up. They got to raise some funds to help pay for everything. And so this Thursday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m., they're going to be over at the market in Beaver Dam, and they have teamed up with Blue Hawaii, and they're going to be serving up shaved ice. I'll tell you, I had some of the shaved ice this past weekend.
I tell you what, too, this time of year in the middle of summer, there's something about a shaved ice. It gets you in the mood for the fair, too. And I know the fair's coming up, and there's all kinds of fairs. So it's just, this is my favorite time of year. I love the long days. I love the bright sunshine. I'll take the warm because we know what's coming in about 6 months.
Exactly. So again, that's going to be this Thursday, 11 till 2 over at the market in Beaver Dam. 100% of the proceeds going to go to benefit the Beaver Dam High School Choir. So hop on over for that. And I know you, Mr. Wally, speaking of warm temperatures, you're looking forward to some warm temperatures coming up in February.
I know, because we have 2 different options people can choose from. We have our Waves, Beaches, Escapes, and Vibes Mexico trip. If you weren't able to figure that out like Wade Bates this morning, that is WBEV, Waves, Beaches, Escapes, and Vibes right there. So February 1st through the 6th or February 1st through to the 7th, we are going down to Playa Mujeres. Hope I got that pronunciation right. I've been practicing because I'm going to have to get my Spanish on here come February, Kale. But I'm talking secluded white sand beaches, spacious suites, unlimited luxury experience. They have a world-class spa, and they have access to an 18-hole signature golf course. Charlie Dern and I are so fired up for this. I'm already trying to get my base tan down right now, Kale.
And I'll tell you what, you're talking about needing to brush up on your Spanish. As long as you know more margaritas, por favor, you're good.
I think you're right.
You're solid. If you got that down, man, I think you're going to be in good hands.
Got that, and you got to make sure you get the gracias down. Got to say thank you on the other end of it.
And before you go, when you go, you're going to have a good strong arm to hold that margarita, I think.
I know. I knew what you were doing there. I lost another bet, guys. So that's becoming a very easy trend, Kale, as I see your exasperated face. I lost to Corey Sparks on the Damn Sports Show for our Friday Pick'ems Challenge. And similar to our bowling bonanza that ruined my life in February this last year, I have to go and play darts until I get 29,032 points. That's the equivalent of Mount Everest. There's a full story behind that. I recommend going and listening to us on the Damn Sports Show 4 till 5 to hear that. But, Kale, 29,000 darts. I might be wherever we go and do this for 8 hours.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun day for you, pal.
I am miserable already. I might get Tommy John surgery in preparation.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. All right, well, that's going to wrap us up here today. We're going to be back same time, same place tomorrow, talking with Shannon Cooley with BD Tourism. And then, of course, coming up next, we have COCOM talking about ADRC of Dodge County. That's next here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
At Gruber Law Offices,